Welcome back to WB Mason Presents the Joe Girardi Show. And don't forget, there are 3 ways you can ask Joe your questions. You can email him at askjoe@yesnetwork.com, tweet him at Joe Girardi Show, or check out the Yes Network Facebook page where you can leave a question right there for the manager to answer. Joe, we have some great questions today, so we'll start it off with @Greedy Stripes. What in the world is the plan for David Adams when Youkilis and A-Rod get back?
We'll figure that out when it gets here. That's kind of the position I always take. He's played great. And whatever his position is, we know that he's going to give us depth, and we're extremely pleased with what he's done.
It hasn't been a huge sample size, but have you learned anything about him?
He's a player. I mean, that's what we've learned. And what you're going to learn more about him as time goes on, because people are going to make adjustments to him, and we're going to see how good he is at making adjustments.
Jacob D. via Facebook, I understand you and your son Dante play catch before games sometimes, so who's going to end up being the better athlete?
Oh, he definitely is. There's no doubt about it. I think all my kids are better athletes than I was, but my son loves all the sports. My daughter's a cheerleader and a tumbler. My oldest and my youngest daughter love sports as well. She's actually got a pretty good swing, and she can actually probably, you know, at 6 years old, I think she could throw strikes.
Nice. And do you think Dante will go the path of baseball?
Yeah, I think it's his favorite, but he's the type of child that loves whatever he's in. So if it's football season, it's all football. If it's basketball, it's all basketball.
Time will tell whether or not he's a future draft pick. Matt F. via Facebook, what kind of energy does Derek Jeter bring to the team even when he's not playing?
A lot. It's just nice to have him around, and we see him when we're at home, and hopefully pretty soon, you know, we get him out on doing some baseball activities. He's still, the ankle is still healing, but it's going in the right direction, but it's nice to have him around.
We see him in the dugout, and he seems like he's a little bit rammy, another one that likes to be on the field. He doesn't want to be sitting in that dugout. What is going on with him when he's down there?
Well, he's irritating us. Trying to figure out how he can get in a bat is what he's doing. But that's a good thing, because you know how bad he wants to be back.
Does he help some of the guys as they're looking at pitchers, as they're getting ready to go back?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he talks the game. I mean, that's what he's going to do, and it's good to have his presence.
Sam via email, what do you think about the Mariners sending Jesus Montero down to AAA?
You know, you don't ever want to see a player get sent down. It's a difficult time. I know it was a very difficult time for me. But if that's what it takes to get him on track, then the job of the player is go down and play so well they have to call you back up. And they want you there. And if you do that, then you're going to be there for a long time. He
was obviously struggling offensively, defensively, always a question mark. In your mind, do you think he could be that guy that can be a big league catcher?
Well, I think I think he's always going to be an offensive catcher. And I think he can play defense well enough, but he's got to hit.